Beard butter, what even is it? Beard butter, it's like a leave-in conditioner. It's got no hold to it, so it's not a balm. It's got no beeswax in it. It's got a collection of butters and oils and essential oils to give it a nice scent, which we will go through in a minute. This is my whisked beard butter with my most excellent branding on the tin. Let's talk about the ingredients in this beard butter. We have a mainstay of beard care, a stalwart of beard care. We have jojoba oil or jojoba oil. It's very good for your beard though. We have sweet almond oil. We have avocado oil, castor oil, and we have the stellar argan oil. Those are the liquid oils. Now let's talk about the solid oils, the butters. We've got shea butter, we've got mango butter. And to give the whisked beard butter its scent, we have sweet orange essential oil. If you'd like to make some whisked beard butter with me, this is the equipment that you will need. Some sort of big jug for your liquid oils, some kind of bowl with high sides. You need high sides because we're going to whisk it and it can be quite messy. Something to weigh out your essential oils in. And one of these, some kitchen scales, an electric whisker, and one of these icing things for cakes. I don't know what it's called. No, I have no idea what it's called. This recipe is going to fill 10 of these. These are 60ml aluminium or tin or something, tins. Get them pretty cheap off the likes of Etsy and eBay. I make them for the UK market. Here's mine, pretty nice. And that's the finished product in there, look. So if you want to start your own little brand, little beard business, you can just copy this recipe, design your own labels, sort out your cosmetic safety report, and away you go. If you can't be arsed doing all that, you can just buy my one, 15 quid, not bad. I'm going to start making the beard butter now, so feel free to follow along. I'm going to start by filling my big Pyrex jug with the carrier oils. We're going for 16 grams of this. 16 grams of sweet almond oil. These big tubs can be quite messy, so I'm not expecting this to be smooth. Not too bad, only a little bit of drippage. 12 grams of the avocado oil. It's so cold here today that this is frozen a little bit. Be alright, I'll warm it up in a bit though. 8 grams of argan oil. And 8 grams of castor oil. This stuff's mega thick and heavy, so go slow because you soon get up to weight. There you go, 8 grams. By using this big knife, I've shaved off 224 grams of shea butter from my block. I didn't film it, it's not that exciting. But there we go, shea butter. Shea butter goes in your big bowl. Mango butter, same thing, 160 grams of mango butter into the big bowl. Now, melting your solid oils, a lot of people use what's called a double boiler, where you put one Pyrex dish into a bigger Pyrex dish and put water, boiling water, into the bigger Pyrex dish and melt the butters in the smaller Pyrex dish. That is fair enough, sometimes I do that. But today I'm gonna put this in the oven on quite a low heat and just melt it slowly, stir it now and again, keep an eye on it. I actually prefer that way. Now my butters are melted in the oven, I'm going to measure out my essential oil. If you're making this for the UK market, it can only be 1% essential oils. A handy little trick that I've found when pouring your essential oils, so as not to get it everywhere, is to get a wooden spoon or a stick, hold it, and then pour it down it. It goes nice and neat into your receptacle. And Bob's your uncle. In the time it's taken me to sort out the essential oils, my solid oils are pretty much melted. Give it a little bit of a help with your spoon, get all the last little bits. Let it cool for a few minutes, which this has done now. And then you want to add in your liquid oils. Don't put in your essential oils yet though. You want to put them in dead last. So in goes the carrier oils. Now you want to mix this for a good 5-10 minutes. You want to let the shea butter cool down slowly rather than just banging it straight in the fridge, because it can go a bit gritty if you bang it straight in the fridge from absolutely sun hot. Okay, so this has been in the fridge for about 45 minutes. See, it's nice and hard. Still a tiny bit of movement in it, but pretty much solid. So it's time for the whisking. There we go, the whisking. That's already looking quite beard buttery, so we know that it's been in the fridge for a perfect amount of time. Look at that look, very nice. Now that is whisking up perfectly. Every now and again though, you want to get your spoon and just go around the edges. Give it a little bit of a stir. You'll see that it's kind of like ice cream now as well, which is how we want it. And then we will continue the whisk. Now that I've got the beard butter at the consistency that I want it, I'm now going to add the essential oils. In go the essential oils. The reason why I didn't put them in earlier was the heat, the cold, the action of whisking it. It can give the essential oils a bit of a beating. So I want to maintain as much of that scent as possible by putting it in dead last. Let's give it a nice gentle whisk. And that is it. That's our orange beard butter ready to be put into the icing bag and put into the tins. So when you're filling your icing bag, you don't want to go too crazy. Just put in about that much at a time. Maybe a little bit extra. The more you put in, the harder it is to control when you're squeezing it into the tin. So we'll go for that for now and see how we get on. Okay, here we go for the fill of the tin. Squeeze it down. And out it comes. You want to get it so it's nice and filled from the bottom. You want to get it so it's overflowing a little bit. So there we go, that's our filled tin of beard butter. To get it nice and smooth, nice and presentable, take a flat edge. I use this plastic knife thing. And you just simply give it a little shave. And any little gaps you get, just go over it again. Doesn't matter if it's messy at this point, we'll clean it up in a minute. Make sure it's nice and full. Yeah, like that. Nice and presentable. Then you want to take some blue roll or some tissue. Just go around the edge. Get off any excess bits that you've spilled. And there you go. There's our completed tin of beard butter.